Hello, stream. Just like I promised, I am streaming right now today, and and specifically, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club because that is also what I promised to do. But I also promised that I was gonna have a new model when I came back, and wouldn't you know it? Let's see here. Wouldn't you know it? I do have a new model. Wait. I do have a new model. Okay, now it's registering. Great. I have a new model. Look at that. More detail and whatnot. Isn't that fun? I'll have him like this so you can see more of him. Like this. Yes. Just gonna tell you that it's extremely hot in my room right now. So that's why I sound a little, well, breathtaking, I guess. But it's probably just because I also went to the bathroom just before I got up here and started talking right now. But anyway, I don't want to waste your time. And I don't want to waste my time either. I just want to get into the game and do my silly voices for the characters in the game. The four girls that I am apparently trying to get with one of them. But I know there's something behind this game. It's not just a romance game, so it's fine. And also, I am keen to this now, and I am not completely against it like I was last time. So, is it good? Is the stream sound good? Hello? Hello? Okay. Very delayed for me, but all I needed to know was if it sounded good or not, and I think it sounds good. I don't know how much in comparison to the other streams I've done, but it sounds good. Oh, you can see stuff down there. I see, you can see little things. Little border things down there. Oh, and I have colored outside the edges. Well, I was a little stressed when I made the model, I guess. But that's fine. Goal was making a new model that looks cooler, and I think I succeeded. So, great. Now, I'm gonna start up the game. That's the reason we're here, after all. Oh, and I have some other stuff I need to fix. I forgot about the stream avatars thingy. I'll fix that for next week's stream. I'm doing Effects SMP on Monday, every Monday. I said that last stream when I was on the Effects SMP, so that's fun. Anyway, let's see if I can start the game. That's what I'm supposed to do. Here's the game. Oh. Here we go. Doki Doki. It's perfectly inside the borders. Oh, that's because it's like that. Okay. Well, okay, it's good. Right, it's good. Why is Monica so low poly compared to the other ones? Why are you so low poly? The others aren't that low poly. Okay. Well, I guess we're playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. Where were we? Oh yeah. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Well, I haven't read any of this. Okay, back into the voices, I guess. Okay, how did she sound? Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Ah, yes. Okay. Am I too big? I'm in her face. I'm in one of their... What was her name again? I forgot. She wasn't Natsuki. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Yes. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Yes. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Maybe I don't have a more confident voice for her. It's not confident enough, maybe. Maybe I need a more confident voice for her. I don't know. How would I do that? Let's see. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Oh yeah, Sayuri, that's her name. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. Yes. The four of us applaud. Yes. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Okay. That was so good, Monica. Amazing voices. Thank you very much. I think that's what I'm doing now, yeah. I was just hoping to set a good example. I made her stutter, sorry. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Wow! Yuri's going next? Wow. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Yeah, she's really trying to get this over with. I understand that. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Sayuri. No, not Sayuri. She's Sayuri. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. I mean, that's basically how anything works, really. The more you get used to just doing that, the more confident you get in doing it. So I understand that. Yeah. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. She's finished, yeah. By the way, I had an amazing vacation, so I'm really in a good mood. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Can you hear my applause? I don't know if you can. Can you hear my applause? I'm applauding anyway. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not... Oh my. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Yeah, that is understandable. Kind of realistic, to be honest. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. I can't do a completely feminine voice. Well, I'm not feminine, so I can't do that specific type of voice. But any voice works, right? Yeah, any voice works. I feel like the voice I'm doing for Monica is very close to my own. But maybe to others, all of them are close to me. Maybe it's because I am the one doing it. Yeah. Silence. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yeah. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Wow. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud. Yeah! I did it! Yeah. Good job, Sayuri. Even the Caspian liked it. Why did I put in my... I think that's the thing that's been putting me off during this game, that the characters are saying my name. Well, my username, I guess. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Nick Caspian. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Nick Caspian lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get over with. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me like that?
No, why are you all looking at me? That's what she said. Sorry.
Because...
Oh, no, it's Monica. Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. A little. Yes. While she's still a little... Oh my. While she's still a little... I can't... While she's still a little Okay, I'm having the problem that I had last time. While she's still a little I don't know that. Enthused? Is that right? Enthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Nice. It's No, I'm getting the stutters again. No. No. I wanted it to be smooth. God damn it. Okay. It's gonna be okay. I can read. It's fine. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Yes. Yes, I applaud too. Do you hear me applauding? I don't know if you do. Might have ruined my mic though, just because I applaud. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
Why?
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Oh yeah. Is this my first playthrough? Oh no. Oh no. Absolutely not. Or I mean, for this game, yes. But the other games, no. But this game, yes.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Then have fun, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have then have fun. It's gonna get a lot more intense. Yeah. I believe you. Yeah. Did I read that? I don't remember. I'll read it again. Just in case. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making a pamphlet. I'll be making pamphlets. So let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Oh. Someone else. I should find someone else's poem, I see. Okay. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be okay, words. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri?
Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Nicaspian. You don't have to say it.
Say what? Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayuri fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well?
I would walk home with Yuri, I would still walk home with Sayuri. Well, I like making friends. Does this mean Yuri is gonna ask me to walk her home at some point? Or something? Is this like foreshadowing? If you're wondering what I was doing as I was talking, I was also drinking. That is what I was doing. Not alcohol, just water. Kind of. Okay, let's see here. I would walk home with Yuri, I would still walk home with Sayuri. Well, it seems like we have a good connection here. And they want me to think of this like a dating game, right? So that means I should go with the option I think is best. For a relationship standard, right? So, what would that be? Go go with whoever I like the most. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. I mean, Yuri is like calm and nice, and Sayuri is nice and energetic. It's like two different. Okay then. I'll go with. I'm already walking home with Sayuri. Let's go with Sayuri. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Nicaspian. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Right? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah. Oh, okay. We're doing the poem thing again. Let's go then. Okay. So, let's see. Poof. Okay. Poof. Treasure. Nice. What is parfait? No, we're not going with parfait. We're going with oh my. Sunny. Sure. Okay. I'm leaning towards Sayuri. I see that is what's going on. That is what's going on. I'm leaning towards Sayuri. I'm accepting what type of game I'm playing, and I'm leaning towards Sayuri. So, let's see then. Bliss, that's Yuri, for sure. But I wanna... No, that's not... No, that's Sayuri. Okay, I apparently don't know words. Let's see then. Let's go with games. Yeah, Natsuki likes games. Destiny, secretive, okay, so clearly Yuri is gonna ask me to come home with her. Or like, walk her home. Sayuri knows something. I think Sayuri knows something that I do not. So Destiny. Friends. We'll do this quickly. We'll try to do this a little quickly. Boop. A little funny words, you know? Infallible. Rainbow family. I like rainbows. Disown. No. Hope. I like the ocean. Together. Nibble. Nibble. Unrestrained. Why is Monica not here? Why is Monica not on this roster? That I don't understand. That's kind of weird. But anyway, special. Wonderful. Excitement. Passion. Spinning. Cheer. Dazzle. Okay, nice. So that's fun. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Uh-huh. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika.
Oh. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's. Anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayuri shows me a big smile. That's a fake smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. What's happening with Sayuri? What's happening with Sayuri? No. But the conversation has already despairs with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Nicaspian, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything about Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Nicaspian. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. You, Nicaspian. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. Inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Nicaspian. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Damn. Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. No, I need to go for Sayuri first. This is very important to me. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Nicaspian. Thanks. Sayuri, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay?
I only want to see smiles on your face.
Yeah. Well, alright.
Hey, Nicaspian. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuke. But in the end...
Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most?
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Okay. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. And that comes up in conversation. Sayuri?
No. Nicaspian. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayuri! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. No! No! No!
It's nothing, Nicaspian. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that.
No! 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 No!
I promise it won't happen again. No! Just smiles from everyone, okay? No! That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
No. I'm scared. Sayuri.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Yeah, she better come back tomorrow. This is not over. This conversation is not over. No, I need to know what's happening. I need to know what's happening with her. Oh my god. What did Monica hear from... What did Monica hear from Sayuri? Hi, Nicaspian. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no problem. No pressure. No pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Great, okay. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayuri's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. We didn't read Sayuri's poem, I realized it now. I didn't read Sayuri's poem. Damn it. Damn it. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends. I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see, I see. Monica and I have so similar voices because of me. Why did I do this? That reminds me about how Sayuri's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Ah, well, Caspian, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? No, of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Like a friend. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Yeah. Sayuri's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. Yeah, you said that. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Okay, how long is this poem? Okay, it's not too long. It's fine. Okay, so, this is Monica's poem. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift. The sky, victim of the current of the wind. Of the currents of the wind. Day after day I share with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Do you mean twilight? The twilight or the twilit? The twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no ends to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. And that's all. This one is more like a poem. If you know how her other poems before looked, they looked a little more self-aware, if you know what I mean. But this one actually looks kinda just normal. It's good. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yeah, you know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Yeah. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Why? I mean, specifically, I am not two-dimensional, but my little guy that talks and moves when I talk. I mean, he's two-dimensional, but you mean she is self-aware. Oh my god. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share? Oh my god. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Uh-huh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Okay, Yuri. Let's go. Decided to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Yep. Burp. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Ooh, okay. Handwriting. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around. Foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to inroad at the shore. Inroad at the shore, right? Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Wow. Man, I feel so inspired. This is amazing. Wow. Okay. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh? You haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such a different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. It's so soothing. I made her voice so soothing. That was a good decision. Oh yeah. Okay, Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No. Gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Okay.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too.
Mm-hmm. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Oh, yes, I can read this. I'll be your beach. What a nice title. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way, you thought had left you. In a way, you thought had left you long ago. In a way, you thought had oh, we're talking about these things. Okay. Sorry. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember that the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. This is to someone, indeed. This is indeed to someone. Okay, this might be to Sayuri then, because they wanted to do the same thing. She likes Yuri. That's nice. She likes Yuri. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way, you thought that I left you long ago. Okay, now it feels a little more like lyrics, actually, because it's repeated. Like, you know, the main part of a song, kinda. But if you let me be your side... No, if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. This is wonderful.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that though. That too. You can really see her doing that too.
What?
Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
I thought Yuri was the one that came up with the idea though. No, wait, no, she said that. No, I mean, I thought Natsuki was the one that came up with the idea. Why didn't I say anything about that? Didn't Yuri say that it was Natsuki that came up with the idea? Okay. Anyway then. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh no. Oh no. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being a lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. You dodging my question, Monica. Monica, give me an answer, now. I want my answers.
I already know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. You also hear that music? It's nothing. It's fine. We'll continue. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nicaspian. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting... Is Monica This is terrible. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a question like that? No, a suggestion like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. The Caspian may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Caspian to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Caspian to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Caspian, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. No, okay, look. I don't... Okay, yeah, I could help one of them, right? But... Natsuki. Why? Why, Natsuki? Tell me now. Tell me right now. If you don't have a reason that I agree with, or maybe it's something that is like you'll see when you see. Why Natsuki? Because otherwise I was gonna go look at how Sayuri is doing, because I really do want to know. Sayuri got this, don't worry. Yuri is kind of oof. Okay. I see. Well then. Okay. Sayuri's fine. You say that. Okay, good. You're not lying to me. But choose what I want. Whoever I like most. Yeah. But you're saying, okay, if you're saying Sayuri's fine, if you're really saying Sayuri's fine, is really Sayuri, is she fine? She's fine. Right? She's fine. She's fine. God damn you. Yes, of course. Of course she's fine. Liar. Liar. I'm gonna... No. If that's how you're gonna say that, then no. No, these girls will be fine. You say don't worry about Sayuri, but I don't know about that. There's something with Sayuri, and I gotta know. So, I could help Natsuki with baking, but... no. Yuri would apparently be a specific way, like you said, and Monica is apparently boring. And I wouldn't blame you for saying that. She doesn't seem like a very nuanced character right now. So, I will say that I really wanna check on Sayuri. And you said pick whoever you like most. So, oh my life. You think Natsuki would be a good decision? You think that would be enjoyable? But I have to know what's up with Sayuri. I need to stop debating this. I'm gonna just be choosing Sayuri anyway. Maybe sometime I'll be replaying this game and then I'll go for Natsuki at this point. But right now, I'm going with Sayuri. Since it's your first playthrough, it's best not to think too much. All are kinda enjoyable in some way. Natsuki is just my fave, to be honest. Okay, I understand. Your favorite. Yeah. Okay, no worries. It's fine. You probably know how that way goes. So, I will be checking on Sayuri. But I respect your decision. I respect that. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh. I can't even choose Sayuri. No. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't choose Sayuri? Well, you didn't have to say Natsuki if you already knew that nothing was gonna happen if I clicked Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Then... Okay. We'll go with your favorite then, okay? Okay. We'll go with Natsuki, like you said. Okay. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Yeah. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Yeah! Very nice. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Nicaspian? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Oh. Okay, now you're... Okay. Another reason why the Natsuki route is the best since... Oh. Natsuki route is the best since... Yuri will be the most important in that route. Really? Thank you. Thank you then. Because I really need to know Sayuri. About Sayuri. But you're giving me a little spoiler things now. So I mean, now I know too much. Oh damn. She's silent. Natsuki starts pudding too. Yuri wanted me to hang out with her. Too bad though.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Oh yeah, about the poem thing. Oh yeah, of course. That's it. Yeah. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. No, it was that. Okay, no. Sorry, Yuri, sorry.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Yeah.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Yeah, because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. But why?
Where are you going?
Yeah, exactly. Where am I going? What the hell?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez. Good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait. You're coming to my house? You're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. To be honest, I've met girls that are like that in real life, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah? How would you think I feel? How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
No, she wanted to say something to me. No, I wanted her to tell me the thing she was gonna tell me. I can't believe... What did it say? Oh no, I skipped. Well, I wasn't that long. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri. Ooh, yeah, okay. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I can say that I really hate that the game, every time I need to make a decision, it puts me in front of all of the girls. And I make the decision in front of them. If you want to see past text, you can click on history. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's all. Yeah. Never mind. That's it. I can't believe this. Okay, that was all. Okay, it wasn't really that important. I can't believe it. But thank you. That should have been really obvious. It's called history. It says history right there. I should have realized that. Well, I'm not too, I'm not good at looking into things. Thank you. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit, and I didn't check on, Sayuri. I didn't check on Sayuri before Sunday. Ha 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 ha. To see if she was okay. How fun. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Wait, wouldn't I have been with Sayuri if I was with Monica though? Since they're helping each other? Boo. I feel like that would be logical, but I guess you know something I don't. We sent each other one after wait, what did I just read? I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. Yeah. I mean, couldn't I have gone and checked on her? It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayuri before Natsuki comes over. Okay, so I'm doing that now, either way. Well, great. Great, I'm doing that now. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. I mean, isn't she supposed to be with Monica right now? It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I mean, they could have done it on like Saturday or something, maybe. Yeah. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayuri? Yeah. She's fine. Oh, okay.
Hi, Nicaspian.
I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Yeah, not much has changed. Sayuri's room is as messy as it always been. It's less messy than I've had in my past though. It's not really a spoiler, I guess. If you would have chosen Monica, they would have argued. Oh, but you already got Sayuri as help. We got no one. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. And Monica would be forced to give you to one of the two. I see. So basically... Basically nothing special would have happened, just like when I chose Sayuri. Yeah. Okay. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up clearing it for you. Cleaning it for you, not clearing it. What?
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
How do you know that? Or... did Monica say that? Did Monica tell you? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? That's what I said! Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Yeah,
Monica told me.
Yeah, of course she did.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online.
Oh.
We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Oh, she doesn't look happy now. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Nicaspian.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like this? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Oh shit. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. No. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over to me today. It just wants to torture me. What? What do you mean? Do you not like me? No. I don't know. That's not how you... That's not what you do after you just said all that to me. Sayuri? I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Nicaspian. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Nicaspian? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. That's the explanation. I see. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? No. This is not how you're supposed to see yourself. And you aren't worthless, come on. This is not a way to treat yourself, come on. You don't know that you're worthless, you think that you're worthless. You are not worthless. No. But my character is probably not going to say that. So this is just gonna get worse. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nicaspian. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. No, caring about you is important. I don't want to be cared about. No. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Is this really how depression feels? Is this how depression feels for people? This is terrible! Holy shit! Oh my! Not the fake smile. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that for you. I'm not gonna do that little ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm not gonna do that in your voice. I'm not gonna do that. No. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart.
Oof.
So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
Oof. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Nicaspian. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish, no. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am, no.
Tears streaked down Sayuri's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. Oh, god damn it. Oh my. Okay. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Nicaspian.
Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nicaspian.
Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nicaspian.
Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs.
I don't know.
No, that is me. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Nicaspian. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But It's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. That's great. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. But I kinda understand, I guess. I kinda understand. I'm not gonna explain it because I might be wrong, but I think I understand. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Whoa, cat! Sup? No, wait. Sup? Is that her voice? I forgot. I forgot her voice. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki as something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't you make it feel so awkward already? No, wait. Don't make it feel so awkward already. Yeah. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Yep. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. I see. Okay. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Nicaspian? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Yeah. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. With those arms, yes. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Of course she does. Hey, hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind.
What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and...
Bruh. Strong words. But I'm gonna say it anyway.
And sexy figure, like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Like...
Natsuki catches her words, and her face turns red. Natsuki.
Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. That was me.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
How would you know that, anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Nicaspian.
Disclaimer, I'm not one of those I like Natsuki for different reasons. I don't really care in which way you like Natsuki. You like Natsuki and however you like her is great. Anyway, we continue, because I don't know what else to say. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so we can get started. Yes. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Wait. I'm not one of those. I like Natsuki for different reasons. You mean like being romantically interested in Natsuki in real life? I mean, I don't really need to look much into what you said, but I mean you probably like Natsuki as a character. That's probably right. I think. Or different reasons could be like because she did something specific or something. But yeah. Yes. Yeah. Great. Well, we got that covered. Anyway, the mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Nicaspian, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I am. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
I don't like making mistakes while reading. Come on. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you're completely finishing mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah. It's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. It's all lumpy.
Okay.
Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. Yeah, that's awesome.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and puts it in her mouth. Okay. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Of course she does.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? You're forgetting who did all the work. You're forgetting who did all the work? Yeah. I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Beat the crap out of you next.
Yeah. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my fingers just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She's trying to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez! You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger, before shoving her finger toward my own face. Okay. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay. We got another view.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What did I do? What? Okay. Actually, I want to do something. I want to do something that doesn't specifically have to do with the game. Let's see here. I want to see if I can add a thing that I have had before, I think. Possibly. You will not be able to see when I do this, but you're gonna be looking at the game and that specific image for a while. So, I hope you're content with that. Now let's see here. Oh my god. I had a bright screen. Let's see. Ooh. Could you try, I need someone to type something in chat. I'm just checking something. So, could someone do that? It doesn't really matter what you type, just type anything. Because I'm checking something. Or I could type something in chat, I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. But I'll, let's see here, I don't know how this works. Media source. No. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna fix this for right now. I'm streaming right now, so maybe I shouldn't be doing it right in stream. Okay. Fine. I'll just continue playing the game. I take Natsuki's finger, yeah. Put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh my god.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Caspian, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? No, she's saying that. No. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Yeah.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Yes. Okay then.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at that! How cute they all look. Look at how cute they all look.
Wow. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative.
I was about to say can't. That's the opposite. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I'm listening to the music as well.
Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Oof, yeah. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nuzzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nuzzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Now it's me laughing. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. Now I'm just being obvious. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. How fun. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but My dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
This is not how I sound when I laugh, okay? Sayuri's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayuri each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
What you said before, about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere,
do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Nicaspian? I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Okay. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I've felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Says Sayuri?
Eh? Oh. What great timing. Anyway.
Hi, Nicaspian.
Sayuri. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Nicaspian. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Nicaspian? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Nicaspian. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Nicaspian. I'm really scared.
What are you scared about, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Nicaspian, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, no, I know what you need. I love you. I love you.
Eh?
Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy.
Nicaspian.
Oh yes, the embrace of a hug. How wonderful. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Nicaspian, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Nicaspian. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayuri?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Nicaspian.
It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Nicaspian.
Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. No, come on. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. And that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. I really want to know what would have happened if I just said, "You'll always be my closest friend," or whatever their choice was. I really want to know now what would have happened. But I stand by my choice. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these things will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Good. Good. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Though, wait a minute. What did Monica tell Sayuri to do? Why was Monica right? In what way was Monica right? What did Monica do? What is wrong with Monica? What is wrong with Monica? What is Monica doing? What did Monica do? Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond, thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Natsuki at the festival. Both of them? Man, okay. Sure. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. And I didn't say anything about Yuri. Nicaspian! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. they must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Nicaspian. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? How do you know about that? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, don't you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Wait, is all the sound gone? Wait, there's no music. Oh yeah, they really did. Yeah. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so, too. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh shoot. What the hell? What the hell is this? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Percentage? Oh no. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Nicaspian? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayuri, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Oh no. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh shoot. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Oh no. What's happening? I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh no. What's in here? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh no. Sayuri. Oh no! No! Oh my. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best. And that's everything. And that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? And make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? Selfish? No, selfless. Selfish. Oh my... You just waited for the moment to say this is Doki Doki Literature Club. You didn't say a single thing. You didn't say a single thing after I said the thing about Natsuki, and now you say this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh my gosh. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Now wait a second. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. That's my save file. Oh my god. We're not done. I know we're not done. Of course we're not done. There's more. Yeah, there is more. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Sayuri? That girl is... Oh. My neighbor and good friend. Since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh my. What? What? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Oh, what? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh, what the hell? From now on, get used to the glitches. Okay, so the real stuff is happening now. We're in the real part of the game. Holy shit, and it only took me to get to part 2 of this series to get here. Yeah, okay. This is gonna get crazy. I'm probably gonna have to do like one more part or maybe like another part. I don't know how long this game is. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join in clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. You never know, you know, maybe. They could be. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Nicaspian? What the Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check... No, that's me. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I know the word publicity. Come on. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. And the screen glitched. That sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have so far? That's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Hey, Nicaspian. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Nicaspian, you know that? It's nothing. Really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. You say. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. She said there were only 3 people in the club. That would be Monica, Natsuke, Yuri. No Sayuri. Sayuri's gone. Literally everywhere. Even in the game. Like, what the hell? In the code or whatever, maybe. I don't know, I haven't checked. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh my god. Sayuri's gone. No. Oh my god. We gotta go on. We gotta go on. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Nicaspian. Buh. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly... Okay, I had a problem with saying this last time, in the last part. But this time, I'm actually gonna say it. It's full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuke, The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuke, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, like he said in the first part, when we started the game. Anyway, this is Natsuke, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh. It's nice to meet you. She's the vice president this time. I see. Okay then. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuke. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Nicaspian in a classroom, and he decided to come out with okay. And he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait. Monica, wait. Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great.
Wait. That's okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you that to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Yeah. That would be great, yeah. Why don't you come sit down, Nicaspian? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuke sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Okay. Right, Natsuke?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. How did she find these two, actually? And how did Sayuri. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. This seems very familiar, Familiar indeed. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. I am glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Nicaspian, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. But also, why is the game glitching? And why is Sayuri completely gone? Well, she died. I know she died. I know, but I mean, that doesn't mean she has to be like deleted from the game, right? Manga. Because that's the answer to what Yuri said. Sonic Caspian, what kinds of things do you like to read? Ah, yes. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ooh. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Sayuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I said this last part, but I'm pretty creative. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Really? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Monica. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh? Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back.
Fine. All of this has happened before, yep. But I'm reading it again because it's a part of the dialogue. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oof. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. I know these people. It's fine. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Oof. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Nicaspian? Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yeah, we've gone over this before. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, yeah, eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Nicaspian. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I am defenseless against these girls. Yeah, that's what you said. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Well, not to me. Not since what happened. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yup. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Nicaspian? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Yeah. Nicaspian, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. And that's one of the new stuff, that they become an official club. Yeah. I guess. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Nicaspian, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Okay. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait! Have fun. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuke, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I'm gonna say, hey, player character, you forgot one person. You might not know that this person was there, but you forgot a person. So, perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes! Oh my. Of course I want to read a special poem. Okay, let's see here. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge, empty room. Its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side. Or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water, figuring out which way was up. I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Damn. And that's all? Oh, well. Well, I can say that I'm really supposed to end stream now, so... I think ending it on the point where I'm supposed to write a poem is probably the best thing to do. So, I am going to save, and then I will end stream. Yeah. Alright, bye. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching the stream. And, hopefully I'll see you for next stream, I guess. Whether that is the Doki Doki Literature Club stream, or if that's another game I'm gonna be playing. So anyway, thanks for being here. And thanks to anyone who watched the VOD too. That's gonna be on YouTube. You will. I want to see your other reactions. Okay, that's great.